What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm checking out NMIXX on the first take with OO. It's the first time for them to be on the first take and I'm very excited because I've checked out the show before and it's always a joy to check it out. To hear the vocals, I don't know, the performances are always great. Very excited that NMIXX is here because they're definitely a good fit for the show, I would say. And yeah, I do think that usually or oftentimes there's like 2 performances coming out for a group if they're on here. At least it's been like that for the groups that I've reacted to before. Like I think Baby Monster last time they had 2 performances. XG had 2 performances when I reacted to them. I think I've 2. So my prediction is that there's gonna be another one. NMIXX first take video. Probably Blue Valentine, because it was very similar for Baby Monster. You know, they had like the Sheesh one coming out first, and then like a week later or so, or like I don't know how many, but a few days later, they had We Go Up coming performed on the show. So I'm kind of predicting that that's how it's gonna be for NMIXX too. But I don't want to wait any longer, and do that in one video. So I'm just gonna do it separately if there's a second one coming out. If not, then it doesn't matter. But if there's another one coming out, then I would do that in a separate video as well. Of course, I would check it out as well. But yeah, I've almost been spoiled like 50 times already for this performance because it's been everywhere on my social media. And I also just don't want to wait any longer because I'm excited. I wanna watch this. I wanna check this out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. But before I jump into this one, if you're interested in more NMIXX reactions by me, feel free to check out my Patreon because I'm reacting to a bunch of their content over there, like pick and mix, behind the scenes, recording behinds, a lot different variety shows they appeared on, and also recently I checked out the entire concert, their entire Incheon concert. I think it was 2 hours. Over there as well, so like the full concert reaction is over there and a bunch of other live stages too. So yeah, over 100 NMIXX reactions on Patreon at this point. So there's a bunch for you to check out if you're interested in that. Feel free to head over there and take a look. But yeah, let's get into NMIXX OO on the first take. Let's check it out. Let's go. Like sometimes, I don't know if they're gonna introduce themselves in the beginning. Sometimes groups do it in the beginning, sometimes at the end, I think. It's always this ASMR type. Oh, wait. Purple hair? Purple hair on Kyujin?
せーの、こんにちは、NMIXX です。ファーストテイクは初めてなので、一人ずつ自己紹介しましょうか。
はい。はい。
はい。
いらっしゃいませ。私はベイです。
私はリリです。こんにちは。皆さんこんにちは。私は
Wow, she looks great. The purple hair looks great. Yay.
皆さんはじめまして。私はヘウォンです。
こんにちは。私はチユです。
Bro, these introductions really show their personalities. Bro, Haewon with that. Okay. Let's just not talk about it.
出演ができてとても嬉しいです。
嬉しい。みんな、
Yes.
準備はできましたか？
はい。
では、私たちのデビュー曲をは披露させてください。
I don't know what she's saying, but
では、私たちのデビュー曲を披露させてください。
披露させていただき披露させていただきます。
Yeah.
it's the first take. It's one take.
披露させていただきます。Let's go.
Nah, you did great. You. Good job. No. Let's go. Check out. Stop laughing. Not even funny. Everyone is like.
Get the move in our eyes, bunny shook. 부드러운 내게 좀 더 좋아 zoom zoom. Get up chain exact 신경과 공 work the world. Come poppin' it now.
Everyone is so. I want to check it out twice. Oh, it's so crispy in my ears. Bro. What was that song? Hey! Tip tip! Tip tip! Zip zip zoom, come on, come on! Oh, bro. Yo! They're having fun with it too, of course. Yang yang. Okay. I think it's gotta be a second performance, right?
お疲れ様でした。ドキドキ。
Right? There's gonna be okay. We're gonna watch it one more time because I can. I want to say okay. First of all, they sounded amazing. I always say this when I react to the first take. It's so crispy. It's so like clean and clear in your ear. Like it's just hits a spot. Like the way they mix this and the way it's mixed. There's I think a ton of compression on the mics. Like you can always hear, but I feel like especially for like again, I've reacted to this before the show, and you can always hear like this is not like it's live, but it's there's still like certain effects on the voice, like 100%. If you compare this to the tiny desk, it sounds very, very different, right? And that's because it's like there's compression on here, there's EQ on the mics and everything. But I think you can hear very well that they actually sound a little different than usual. I think especially bass sounds quite different, which I actually find kind of sad because her tone is like so, of course, so special. Like, you know, I love her tone so much, and everyone loves her tone so much. And it kind of, not that it disappeared in this performance, but it was like it sounded different. And I think, and for the other members so too, but especially for Bae because she has such a such a unique tone that you always are able to like hear it everywhere. And I think especially for her, but for every member, they did sound quite a bit different than they usually do. And I think it was because there's like a lot of compression on here, which is just a choice of like the show. You know, it's not there like they weren't like, yo, put like a lot of compression on my mic. It's like how the show works. Like they do that to get like this crispy and perfect sounding sound. And to make it that clean, that's why they add like these effects. But I would have definitely, I think, preferred like a less compressed version because they're just so good. And also with their raw vocals and raw live. I know that, or we all know that. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the fact that this was amazing and it sounded amazing. And, you know, again, there's a reason why it's so clean and clear. It's because of some of these effects. But at the same time, it kind of takes a little bit away from their raw vocals, of course, and their raw tones for some of them. Or actually for all of them, but for some more than others. But again, they still, like, they sounded like, yo. Also, they look amazing, all of them. As always, though. It's so funny how everyone, like, literally everyone they zoom into or onto is, like, kind of trying not to laugh after Jiu messed up twice. Like, especially Hella, you could see it the most. But also, yeah, actually all of them. Even Lily, like, she was like... Yeah, you can clearly hear... Ooh. I'm gonna be pausing for the second time, bro. It's like an MV reaction. Hold on, like I love how. Well, I actually love how Jiu sounds here. Like the way she drags. And also the end. That boom is so clean. It's so like forward, you know? You know what I mean? Again, she's still amazing, but like parts of her tone quality I think are kind of gone because of the compression. Oh, bro, Gio. No, but I don't know. The kind of effects she does herself, the kind of squeaking and like whatever she does when, especially when she's rapping, I love that so much. It sounds so, it adds so much. Uh-oh. NMIXX. Hold on. Am I tripping? I gotta fact check this real quick. That sound is not there in the original. That like, I almost want to call it like a train sound. It sounded like, you know, like kind of like a train passing by. And coming like towards you basically, or getting louder. I was so like thrown off from that because I've never heard that, and I think yeah, it's like I can hear it in the Spotify version as well. So I think it's not in the original. I'm wondering why they added that sound like that. Yeah, like that threw me off because I was like, wait, I don't think that's. And also, hold on. It is a different. It's just a different instrumental. Okay, I also just checked like the two new OO versions or the two separate OO versions from the new album. I don't think it's like these sounds are in there in any version. So I think they just used a different instrumental, right? Like it's the same, but like there's certain sounds added. Like that effect, like sound from the electric guitar, that very long sound, that screech was also not, yeah. Again. You know, I want to point it out. It's like, I love how compared to like debut era, specifically Hewon in this part, the superhero part, she used to sing the superhero part in her head voice. Like she went up. Nowadays, like for a longer time, not just recently, but like ever since, you know, like I don't know when she started doing it like this. But like it felt like she got more confident in her voice and better. So that nowadays she's belting the entire phrase. For the hero part, she used to, in the very early new debut era, she used to go into her head voice, I believe, and now she just belts it out, and I love that. Like that's growth. I am sorry, they sound so crazy good though. Wow. That little vibrato on the Wii, yeah. Okay, hit the choreo. Lily. Next little cry. And that is crazy. That's so high.
And finally, what's up, love?
I need to compare again. I'm so sorry.
And finally, what's up, love?
Am I crazy or is it higher?
What's up,
I don't think it is. I think it's just louder, and because it's like more in your face, the vocal in this performance, obviously, because it's focused on the vocals, right? The vocals are mixed more like louder than in the yeah, Spotify version or whatever. I think it's just louder, but it feels higher than the official version.
And finally, what's up, love?
But I think it's just because it's like louder.
What's up, love? What's 하나 Come on, 눈을 깜빡일 시간이야, baby. What's up, love? What's 하나 어때? 좋아. 떨어지면 다른 챙겨가, baby. What's up, love? 어서 빨라.
Get it?
Hey yeah yeah, hey yeah yeah. Hey yeah yeah, hey yeah yeah.
Also, all of their belting is just, it sounds so healthy.
Hey yeah yeah, hey yeah yeah. Oh no, yeah.
Wow. I'm so happy. Nah, that's so cute, bro. I just looked at Sayun and she was like, as always, after each performance, she's always like that. She hits those notes, she's belting like crazy, and then after that, she's all cute. Like nothing happened. I'm so happy they went on this show. They're made for this show. Like they're one of the groups that they just had to come at some point eventually. It had to happen. So I'm glad it happened now. And as I said, I'm a firm believer that there's one more video coming, and I'm expecting another video, specifically Blue Valentine. I'm almost sure of it. If it's not gonna happen, then I'm honestly gonna be very sad. Yes, because I don't think they just went onto the show to perform only OO and then dip again. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll see. If it comes out, as I said, I will check it out. This was great though, and I'm happy that I got to listen to this because this sounded amazing. I could say so many things again that I always say when it comes to NMIXX and their vocals, but I'm just gonna, most of you, if you know my channel and know my reactions, you know how I feel about them and their vocals. And also I'll be seeing them live soon in 2 months. Yes, sir. For those who haven't heard the news, I got tickets for their show in Germany, so I'll be there. Maybe some of you guys will also be there. Maybe I'll see some of you. That would be fun. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. It's like, it's still 2 months and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so excited already about it. It's actually crazy. But yeah, this was great. I don't want to talk too much. As I said, they sounded amazing. They are amazing, and I'm happy they got to be on the show. And I'll be waiting for the second video to come out. Yeah, really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction as well. If you did, feel free to leave a like and maybe also consider subscribing. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace.